Football season has arrived and you're probably thinking, what can I make that's different for the halftime break? Well, I have got a great dish here. I'm calling these Hawaiian sliders, and they are really, really cool. Let's get cooking with style. Making this all happen, these Hawaiian sliders, is kind of getting everything in place. So we're gonna prep the pineapple and the rolls first. With the rolls, what I want you to do is leave them whole, and we're just gonna take a knife like this, and careful with your hand, okay? And just be gentle. We're gonna cut the whole thing in half. And I'm using this nice big bread knife to do this all the way through, because we're gonna be making sliders. You see how we got that right there? So we'll just take the rolls right here, and we're just gonna brush it lightly with a little bit of olive oil, both sides. We're gonna throw that on the grill as well. With the pineapple, what I've done is I've skinned it and I've cut out the center part that's really tough. We're gonna make nice, about half-inch slices here, and we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil on these guys as well, and they're gonna go on the grill with our buns. So we're just about there. Be careful, because the pineapple can be a little slippery. All right, on we go here. And now we're ready to get this stuff grilled up. We'll put a little bit of olive oil on top of these. I know it doesn't sound like something you would normally do, but because we're grilling and there's a lot of sugar in here, it'll stick if you don't do that. And again, I know it doesn't sound right, but just put a little sprinkle of that kosher salt on top. All right, I'm gonna pop these on the grill real quick here. Put the pineapples in the back here. And all we're trying to do is get some grill marks on this and caramelization. Now you gotta be careful with the rolls, because these will cook very, very quick. One got away, but not for long. So we're gonna let those brown. Got my eye on the pineapple. We're gonna go for the flip here. There we go. See, nice and brown. And we'll put the bottom on now. There we go. So now that's gonna take just a second or two longer. Let's work on our pineapple. I'm gonna give that a little bit longer. Let those pineapple cook a little bit longer. Let's check our rolls real quick. I think these are done. Yeah, there we go. Rolls looking good. All right, while the pineapple gets going, let's get our burger meat ready. And because it's gonna be a very interesting process, we're gonna season everything first. So I've got a little kosher salt, I've got some garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. And we're using about a pound and a quarter of ground meat. And I'm gonna take this and go ahead and mix it up. I mean, everyone knows how to do this. So we're just, and you could use the 80% ground beef, or you could go with the 90%. This one just happens to be the 90%. All right, so now this is where it kind of gets interesting. We're gonna take that spatula and we're gonna coat the bottom of our cookie sheet really well, because this is how we're gonna get this burger. And you're saying, wait, the burger? Yeah, we're doing one giant burger like this. We're just gonna flatten it out to equal the size of our bun, and then we're gonna put the whole thing on the grill. And because it's already pre-seasoned, we won't have to worry about seasoning the opposite side. And we'll just let this whole thing cook on the grill, flip it with our cookie sheet, and we'll have one giant burger to go on all our rolls. Okay, let's see if this works. Voila. So we've got the last pineapple coming off the grill right now, and you can see that beautiful little caramelization on the top. Now let's try to do something that is easier than it looks, the flip. So we get our cookie sheet underneath like that, and you gotta be gentle here. So I'm gonna use this guy right here, another spatula. Voila! All right, we're almost there with the sliders. All right, our burger is done, and hopefully we measure this correctly. Looks pretty good there. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna whip up a little bit of mayonnaise, but I'm gonna use this really cool chili garlic sauce the Sriracha company makes. And this is gonna go, and you see how simple that is. I mean, you can't get any simpler than that. We're just gonna take a swath of it. Kind of almost looks like someone's secret sauce, a local company. Giacomo might have been the guy that had that. Then we're gonna take a little bit of, let's take a little bit of our barbecue sauce, and we're gonna take a squirt of that on each one. And then in between that, we're gonna take our pineapple that's grilled and a little slice on every bite, because this is a Hawaiian slider. And to finish it off, what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of cilantro that I've got off to the side here, and we'll just sprinkle that over the top, and then that will be our finishing little garnish for that. We'll just put those over the top and kind of just randomly wherever it goes. There's no really rhyme or reason. Some people don't like cilantro, so check with them first. And we'll just take this guy. We got that one, we got the one that's a little wild there. There we go. So you're saying, well, what are you gonna do with that? Here's what we're gonna do. This is perfect for football season. That's why I'm doing it. So cut there, cut there, cut there, and then one more cut there and there. You put a plate of this out for folks and they are going to love you for it. Use that big spatula again on your top like so. Here are some Hawaiian sliders, a perfect break for halftime when you're watching the big game football. We are in the middle of the season. Cooking with Styles, it's casual elegance. If you'd like this recipe and more, go to cbsa.com/recipes. Dig in.